It felt like a lot. Yeah, we're out there all day long. It was a grinder.
What did you think of your game?
I think we came out a little flat in the first quarter. Honestly, me personally and the overall defense, they were running a little bit different stuff than they had on tape. I think they looked at game planning and kind of what hurt us a little bit. But I felt like we buckled down pretty good until that last drive in the fourth quarter.
They surprised you as much as they ran the ball and not throwing it much?
We knew they wanted to run the ball. I think just looking at their tape, we could tell they've been frustrated the last couple of weeks. They've been struggling to run a little bit. So we knew out of the gate they were going to try to come out and set the tone on the ground a little bit. And I think obviously they did run it throughout the game more than I thought they would. I thought they start leaning on Wilkins and Harry a little bit more, but I think they just felt like they really wanted to get that back going. He's a really good player, and I think they just felt like their offense works a lot better if they have a threat in the run game.
N'Keal Harry's one of their best players, and he didn't have many touches today. Does that surprise you?
Yeah, definitely. You think he's gonna get the ball more, but then when he does, he makes an incredible like that punt return. I don't think there's a lot of guys in the country that are making that return from that position. That was about as good as kick you can make by Joe. Put him right in the corner, and he just busted out of there. So I think he's a real special guy, and I think at the end of the day, I'm surprised he didn't get the ball as much as he did, but we might be lucky he didn't too. So he's a good player.
On the last drive, what did they do? Did anything surprise you, or were you guys in the right spot?
I think we didn't execute properly. They were running their stuff, screens, all the same kind of stuff. I just think there was a couple fits, couple reads that we were just a little bit off on. They were executing well. I think they had the momentum, and I think they were playing real hard. They never quit the whole game, even though they were down by a lot at the end there. And I think they just executed better than us on that drive.
You talked about how it was a tough physical game. At least sometimes kind of good games you need to. You don't want them that way, but tough game. You guys.
Yeah, I think definitely. I think these games are the best games for you in the long run. I think teaches you a lot about what it takes, because at the end of the season every game you're going to play. If you get to the Pac-12 championship, whatever bowl game, you're playing a real good team, and this is the kind of game you have to expect. And I think throughout the rest of the Pac-12 we're going to have these kind of games, and I think it's really good, especially for the young guys who might not have been to as many games like this before, to kind of get a feel for what it takes, the kind of execution it makes. And you see the offense come out, and a lot of veteran guys. Browning to Bichelle, these guys have been here for a long time, and I think that's just a testament what these guys have been doing for a long time.
What did you guys see in the huddle in the first offensive series? There is a turnover. Defense comes out. Was there any "this is us"?
Yeah, I think it's obviously a tough situation to get into. They had the right defense call. They got a pick, and I think obviously we're frustrating to give up a touchdown on that drive, but I think those situations you can't freak out. We're a defense. Our job is to stop them. So wherever they get the ball, we got to go out there and do our best to try to stop them.